Welcome back to Star News as we join you first with news from the Danville, Pittsylvania County area today. Tragic news as the Virginia State Police continue their investigation into a late-night fatal accident involving a 2-year-old child. The incident took place at approximately 11:30 p.m. last evening on Route 726, about 1/10 of a mile north of Route 58 in the Ringgold area of Pittsylvania County. According to reports, a 2005 Dodge Caravan operated by Clifton Lamont Wade, age 36, of Ringgold, Virginia, was backing out of a private driveway when apparently he backed over the toddler, a 2-year-old child, that had walked behind the vehicle. This is the scene approximately where that incident took place, the neighborhood, if you will. The victim has been identified as Xavier Brooks, age 2, of Ringgold, Virginia. Brooks was transported to Danville Regional Medical Center and was pronounced dead a short time later as a result of his injuries. At this time, the investigation is continuing, but no charges have been filed against the driver. We will keep you posted with additional updates as they become available on this tragic accident. We move now back to the Martinsville area as Charles Rourke joins us. And Charles, I know that you covered an accident over the weekend which appeared to have only minor damage, but a very unfortunate result. What can you tell us about this?
First of all, Scott, I want to admit that we had an error that we do need to correct. We reported that the gentleman involved in this lived, and now the Virginia State Police is telling us that he didn't live. We do have direct information now from the Virginia State Police stating that they're investigating a fatal crash that happened on Sunday afternoon that occurred at approximately 12:30 p.m. on Route 220, just 2/10 miles south of the Micah Road. The investigation revealed that a 2003 Chevrolet S10 pickup truck operated by a 60-year-old North Carolina man, his name is John Daniel Wilson, of Madison, North Carolina. We understand that the vehicle crossed over into the concrete ditch. The vehicle then crossed over into the northbound lanes of traffic, striking a guardrail, then vaulting over it and down an embankment. They said that the operator was wearing his seatbelt at the time of the crash, and he was pronounced dead at the scene. The driver's identity, at first all, was pending notification, but they now have released his name, John Daniel Wilson, age 68, of Madison, North Carolina. And there you can see the vehicles being handled by local truck operators and so forth, Gregory's and Eastwood, I believe. It took 2 trucks to get the S10 off out of the embankment area, and it took about an hour to do it. But there you can see them picking up the vehicle. But we do have a correction on the story. There is a fatality now in this incident.
And of course, we did want to make that clear. It is understandable, however, how one would assume that there would not be any injuries or not anything major here, as really for the length and the journey that this vehicle traveled, very minimal damage.
True, but still think it's important that we get on the air when we get a story wrong and get it right. And that's why I'm coming on the air today to do that, because I made the error. I can tell you it did back up traffic out there as they had to block traffic to do some of this maneuvering. So it did cause a lot of congestion with people coming from church and things of that nature.
We appreciate that update from you, Charles. Keep us posted with any further information. And we now move on to another tragic incident that took place over the weekend in the Martinsville-Henry County area, as the homicide investigation by the Henry County Sheriff's Office is continuing. A shooting that took place on Jade Court in the Axton, or near the Axton community of Henry County over the weekend.
The Henry County Sheriff's Office is reporting that on June 9th at approximately 7:12, a call was received by the Martinsville-Henry County 911 Communications Center regarding a shooting that had occurred at 31 Jade Court in Martinsville. When deputies arrived, they located Maurice Centel Clayton, 31, of 1126 Drury Road in Martinsville. He was lying on the ground with what appeared to be multiple gunshot wounds. Clayton was pronounced dead at the scene, according to the Sheriff's Office. Investigators have spoken with an individual involved in the incident with Clayton, and he's cooperating with the investigation. The Henry County Sheriff's Office was assisted in the investigation by the Virginia State Police, the Martinsville Police Department, the Virginia ABC Control Board, and also the Ridge Ray Rescue Squad. An autopsy would be conducted at the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner for the Western District of Virginia. The Sheriff's Office is asking that anyone with information pertaining to this homicide is asked to contact the Henry County Sheriff's Office at 276-638-8751 or Crime Stoppers at 632-CRIME.
Back with more local, regional, and national news here on Star News.